The scene in London's Baker Street earlier this week had all the makings of a first-class mystery. Outwardly, things were much as they always were. But by achieving a carefully timed entrance into a certain house in Baker Street, one found number 221B, and the answer to all the mystery. For here, at his address, Sherlock Holmes had come back. The man who became a legend already during his fictional life was resurrected by the Mayor of Marylebone, here to open the Sherlock Holmes exhibition. There too was Mr. Dennis Conan Doyle on the left, son of the author who created Holmes, and Mr. Arthur Wontner, the actor who brought Holmes to life in several films. Though all that is known of Sherlock Holmes comes from the memoirs of his friend Dr. Watson, the great detective still is very much alive to thousands. To millions of future readers, his activities in the Baker Street of the 1890s will always be a source of unending enjoyment. A mountain of Holmesiana has by now been built around his character, a character that sprang to life in the Valley of Fear, Sherlock Holmes's first case. This is the study in which the private consulting detective received his clients, the room in which so many a mystery began. It has been recreated with such attention to detail that even Holmes himself could not have bettered the great detective work involved in translating legend into reality. Everything is in its proper place. There, in one corner of the room, is the violin, the Stradivarius which formed one of Holmes's recreations. And just above it, on the mantelpiece, there are the better-known accessories of his work. The pipe and the pipe rack, for example, with the Persian slipper holding tobacco just below. In his desk, there are the more serious parts of his work, the parts that made him the greatest detective of any age. It seemed that Holmes himself could not be far away. A partly full cup of tea, a half-finished piece of toast provided the clues. It was so true to life, in fact, that Holmes had to join in. His creator, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, tried to kill the great detective once, but public demand insisted on the return of Sherlock Holmes. Now he has returned again for the festival's duration, crowding Baker Street with the memoirs of Sherlock Holmes.